Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hernandez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second here to the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's had some success, 5 for 11. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun. Fouled away. Yelich, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Hernandez. 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-1. This one's down to third. Turner has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Brian Dozier sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. One out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get it.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Manny Machado now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Miley has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Batting 7th, third baseman.
Travis Shaw will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. That's taken up and in for ball 2. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Batting 8th.
So striding in, Manny Pena, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Bellinger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Travis Shaw is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 21.
Striding in, number 13. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So here's Matt Kemp now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And right into the shift. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Shaw will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. The 3-0. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back standing. Into the box now, Christian Yelich. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. Riding in once again, Ryan Braun. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's in there safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. Hernandez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Digging in, Yasiel Puig as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Hit on the ground to third. Shaw gloves it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. He went down swinging to start the home first. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Shaw comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, Number 9.
Ready for another chance? Manny Pena looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Standing in, Orlando Arcia. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Hernandez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers, and it's still 3-1. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Popped him up. Aguilar waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Justin Turner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Hubert, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Manny Machado goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. 1 left for LA. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. High in the air and deep down the line in left. Hernandez is after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. That's a base hit into left field. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
You're seeing this lineup's eyes light up. This guy's missing over the heart of the plate. Not only is he missing over the heart of the plate, he's missing up. That's an excellent job right there to make him pay once again.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Ryan Braun. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado has it. The Dozier for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Brewers go down. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hit back toward the mound. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. It now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. And now batting, Jonathan Scope. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Hernandez sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Striding into the box, Jesus Aguilar. No hits to this point. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Domingo Santana. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone up into the second deck. It's a solo shot here for Domingo Santana. His first homer so far in the series, and the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead. In now, Travis Shaw. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. That'll bring in Austin. Three-two pitch. Full count still. Once again a 3-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-2 now.
Brian Dozier.
Barnes on at first, nobody out. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. Last time through was a base hit. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that.
Your attention, please.
Call to the bullpen complete as the right-handed workhorse Ryan Madsen set to take over. Ready with the 1-2. Chance here for Dozier at second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Career numbers with Madsen. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 3-1. Hit hard to third. Turner's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Machado is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Settling in now, number 13, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hey, excellent.
Center fielder, number 35, Odie.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change. That's going to be all for Wade Miley. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So here's Matt Kempman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And now is Yasiel Puig. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Dylan Floro been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. This is on the ground over to first. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Schoop. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Count still full, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Austin Barnes, and they'll need him to get something going here. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Dozier, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Now back, left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
3-2 one more time. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping up now, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up.
Justin Turner.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They trail it 4. Back in the entertainment capital of the world with baseball on MLB Network. Thanks for joining us as we're all set for what remains in this one. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Throw to third. But he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question.
Number 7, Julio Urias.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia. Popped him up. Machado has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit sharply on the ground. Glove by Turner. And there are 2 away now. In is Christian Yelich. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Puig, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Grounded to third. Turner has it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Here's Manny Machado now. Corey Knebel, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Corey Knebel.
Here's another 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, Number 13.
At the plate, number 13. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. Count is 1-2 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Set to go now as Curtis Granderson is into the box to get this one underway. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Back goes Puig. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. His first homer so far in the series. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
No outs, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Travis Shaw. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Yelich leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. 2 down.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first, and Milwaukee. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
That's a ball.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, that's what.
Ball 4, take the ball. He's safe. He's out.
So that'll bring.
Play ball. Out. Ball 4, take the base. That's ball 4. 3.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded to first. He's got it. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends.
Let's play ball. He's out.
So digging in now, Jesus Aguilar hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Bellinger is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Designated hitter.
In now the Brewers DH, Domingo Santana. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He popped out in his first trip. Now the 2-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive base hit.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Manny Pena. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Long throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's 1 and 2.
Moustakas over at second. Pena is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in now is the dangerous center fielder Curtis Granderson. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
In now, Christian Yelich. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bellinger's on his horse, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run.
Play ball. He's safe. Ball 4. Take the ball. 3.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame. So far. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Travis Shaw will be next. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Second.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped up, number 13. Shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Stepping in.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Milwaukee.
3.
Number 41.
Next will be the designated hitter, Domingo Santana. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Here's the 0-2. Popped up. A dive, and he can't hang on. And despite the great effort, no throw from the second baseman, and that ought to be an infield single. Alex Wood takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 57.
The 3-1. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The batter, number 4.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He went down on strikes last time up. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
It is Curtis Granderson. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. Not great. He's 1 for 8.
The 1-1 home. Soft liner toward first, but an easy play over at first to Glove.
Play ball. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take the ball. He's out.
In is Christian Yelich. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He settles in hitting at a .379 clip. The 1-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bellinger's under it. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll be a base hit for Braun.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 3-2 pitch. Oh, a double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching to the Brewers, number 33, Javier Cordero. Now pitching to the Brewers.
Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He singled his last time up. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting. Captain.
Ready once again, Manny Pena. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So that'll bring in the National League rookie.
Your attention, please.
First base.
Now pitching to the Brewers, number 46.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Curtis Granderson. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And Granderson will be aboard with a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. Hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. Digging in now, Ryan Braun. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ready now, Travis Shaw, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, they're a physical and they're a mental error.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brian Dozier goes down for the first out of the game. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. At the plate, Justin Turner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in a batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Yelich moves over, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, and that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second, Throw won't get him.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting third, second baseman, Travis.
So striding forward now, Travis Shaw. Now the 1-1 pitch. Slow grounder to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Hit hard down the line. Lifted in the air to center field. Bellinger is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Now at the plate, number 13. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Yelich. 1 away.
Batting sixth, center fielder number 35.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And the winner here will earn a date with the Washington Nationals to decide this year's National League crown. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Digging in, Curtis Granderson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Mike.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Mike Moustakas. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Next for Milwaukee, Manny Pena will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. We play 2 innings. In now is Yasiel Puig, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Shaw fields it cleanly, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Batting ninth,
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
And it's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1-2-3. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. A ball hit softly on a line to third, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. In is Christian Yelich. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Justin Turner is sent packing for the second out of the inning. And he struck him out, his 7th. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The 3-1 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jesus Aguilar, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. Puig giving chase. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Now in the box, Curtis Granderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Up next for Milwaukee. Third baseman.
In now, Mike Moustakas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Brewers lead it 2-0. Fouled off. The 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Manny Pena, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bellinger is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Striding in, Orlando Arcia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
That's grown man strength right there, able to take a fastball inside and muscle it out to center field for a base hit.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. Hard ground ball to third. The Dozier for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Ready for another shot now, Christian Yelich. No hits to this point. 3-2 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Bellinger racing back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. In now is Yasiel Puig to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Kane is there, and he has it for the first out.
Number 9.
The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Shoots this one over to first, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
In now, Jock Peterson. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Dozier on second. Peterson at first. 2 out in the inning. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Dylan Floro enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 51.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. The 3-2 pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Digging in and looking for more, Jesus Aguilar. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Fly ball out to straightaway left. On the move is Peterson. 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee. Designated hitter.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Domingo Santana. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Number 13 trying to get there. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Santana swings, and this is hit very well out toward left field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to Here's Manny Machado now. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Up high, 2-1 now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Yelich on the move. 1 out.
Now batting, number 13.
Coming to the plate now, number 13. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Riding in once again, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Payoff pitch one more time. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one. When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Oh, and he botches it. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. Gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Julio Urias gets the call from the pen to take over on the.
Number 7.
Here now the 2-2. And right into the shift. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting,
third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Lifted in the air to center field. Bellinger is there. 2 gone.
the catcher, number 9.
So striding in, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. To short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 3-2 full count. Looking to send him packing again. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Brian Dozier. Last time through was a base hit.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now. Is that Ryan Madson is on to pitch out of the bullpen. And
Los Angeles, number 50, Ryan Madson.
The 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. The 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bellinger's under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw shoots this one over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in, Justin Turner. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He flew out in his last at-bat. 2-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers are going to take a 2-1 lead in our series. They take the pivotal Game 3 here at home as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. There to take it now is Cain as he puts it away for the first down.
Batting second here tonight, the left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
The 2-1 home. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, third baseman.
Standing in, Justin Turner. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Pena goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. To third. And there's one away.
Second.
At the plate, Christian Yelich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Gone! It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. His first homer here in the series. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, you can see that he was dialed in on his curve from the second he released it. He saw the spin, knew it was coming back over the plate, and just crushed it. He was tracking it all the way.
Hit sharply on the ground. Machado has it. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And here's the 3-2 from him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth. Designated hitter, Domingo Santana.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Puig at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers.
Let's play ball.
Into the box now, Manny Pena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Softly hit out to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Gets you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
And the payoff pitch lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Pena aboard here at first with nobody out. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the payoff pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Peterson. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. Line drive base hit. Go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-2. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Schoop. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 3-1. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and shoot.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Now batting, Domingo Santana. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Bellinger is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Liner toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The catcher, number 9.
Coming to the plate again, Manny Pena, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. The 1-1 home. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Soft liner to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits. That's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice shot.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Set. Here's the 2-2. Looped out toward third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. batting order turns over now, and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope. A fly out and a single for him so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Puig. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Yelich at second with 2 down. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be.
Let's play ball. 3, 4, take the base.
Striding forward now is the DH, Domingo Santana. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. There's a shot out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Sliding into the box, Manny Pena. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And the winner here will earn a date with the Washington Nationals to decide this year's National League crown. So 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Line drive to center field. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 33.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. The 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. Wood sets, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Down the line and fair, that's a hit.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Aguilar.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 46.
So coming to the plate, Domingo Santana. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fly ball to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping up now, Travis Shaw. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Dozier has it, and that's the second out. At the plate, Manny Pena hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dozier is calling for it, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers. Now pitching for Los Angeles.
Call to the bullpen complete as the right-handed workhorse Ryan Madsen set to take over. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and that's the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. In is Christian Yelich. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And digging in the Jeremy Jeffress takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Now the 1-2 pitch, and he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's Jock Peterson now. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that would drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game.